Good morning, gentle people. Today is September 13th, 2025. If it's your birthday today, happy birthday! All right, let's get to it. You know what? I didn't even shuffle. Guess what? You get to see me shuffle right here. Okay. Oops. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Well, that was messy. Okay. Here we go. What does the 13th of September have to say? What does September 13th have to say? We're going to take that one. And we're going to take these two that are sticking out. All right. Interesting. Let's take that first one. All right. Dove. Dove. Okay. Parrot. Parrot. Interesting. Oh my god, they're all animals. Monkey. Monkey. Hi. Are you misbehaving? Are you misbehaving? Are you just on repeat? Are you just on repeat? Repeating cycles, repeating what you see, repeating what you hear. Oh, look, it's the monkey too. Both of these repeat. This one repeats what he sees. This one repeats what he hears. You're repeating cycles. You're just going over and over and over and over the same thing. You don't know how to stop. You don't know how to stop, girl, boy, child, man, sir, madam. You repeat what you see, you repeat what you hear, and you're repeating it constantly, and you don't stop. You don't stop. Okay, let's look at this on the positive side, all right? On the positive side, this means that if something has stopped for you, let's suppose you were here doing A, B, and C. Then some shit happens, and now you have to do D, E, F, and G. And you're upset. And you're repeating the story of how you got from ABC to D, E, F, and G. And not only repeating the story, but you are all up in their mess. The person that got you there, or the situation that got you there, and you're investigating, and you're looking, and you're telling everybody what you see about that situation. The good part about that, though, is that you have this ability to always bounce back from D, E, F, and G right back into A, B, and C. You can figure it out. You have that knack to figure it out. Now, that's the positive, that if you fall, you can get back up and just keep on where you were. The negative side to that is when you stop, you always start back up again, meaning that if you had stopped drinking, or if you had stopped sleeping around, or if you had stopped smoking, any trigger will bring you right back to it. Any trigger will bring you right back to it. And this is all talking about behavior. When we see animals up here, we're looking at their behavior. So this is all about your behavior today. This has nothing to do with outside forces. This is you bringing it on yourself. Okay? Yeah, there might be some chatter over here about some people, but this is all how you react to that chatter. What are we chatting about? Let's find out. This has a lot to do with you feeling that you know it all, but it also has to do with money. So either someone's saying that you know it all, or you yourself feel that you know it all. But it has a lot to do with money too. And it has a lot to do with family too. So could it be that people in your family are mad because you think you know a lot about money? You think you know how to make that money? Or they're telling you, you know what, I don't think that job venture is for you because it really looks like a hobby from here. Maybe they're criticizing that. Maybe they feel that you going out dating is not the right thing right now. Okay? Okay? Alright. What else can you be talking about? Ooh. This says here, spoiled child, a unruly grown-up. Spoiled child, unruly grown-up. This could be that they're, child, if it's your family talking about that, yeah, they've seen you grow up. They know how you were when you were little. And they're saying, look, you haven't changed a bit. You were spoiled when you were little. You continue to be spoiled now. You're disobedient when you were little. You're still disobedient now. You're still not listening. And it's going to cause you don't find. They might be telling you the truth, girl. They might be telling you the truth, sir and madam. They might be. But guess what? You ain't listening. The dove. The dove is the most gentle of the animals. Well, sort of. If you were a pigeon in New York, though, you're not so gentle, right? Pigeons in New York, they got their thing, right? They're rough, they're tough, they get in your way. But overall, their doves are known to be gentle. What is the suggestion here? What is the advice here? What is the advice here? Let me think on this a little bit. Hold on. All right, I had to put my glasses on to see these little tiny words down here. This one says propagate, and this one says communicate. In my opinion, I would, you see how there's little fingers right here? I would get my fingers out of this pot. I would stay clear away from family right now. I would steer clear away from all of this communication. Communicate with yourself. Meditate with yourself. And acknowledge, above all, I need you to acknowledge that you might be the problem. You are the problem. You are the one causing this. Because you feel like you know everything about your life. You know all the perspectives. Yes, you know about you. But you don't know the things that are good for you. Right? So I'm falling in that same pot as everybody else. And sometimes you might be a little hard-headed. You are disobedient. You're not going to listen to anything anyone says. You won't. You won't. So any advice that I give here is no. I almost don't want to give advice. Because you probably won't listen anyway. But I'm going to give it anyway. Okay? Because what's a reading for? Why am I going to just highlight your problems without giving you a possible solution? And then you decide if you want to take the solution or not. I need you to meditate. I need you to wear white. I need you to stay away from family. I need you to take a real close look at yourself and be truthful with yourself. Right? I need you to take some herbs. Herbal baths. I need you to take some herbal teas, and I need you to be honest with yourself about who you really are, who you are within your family, who you are with yourself, and realize that one thing that you do, which is falling back, you fall back. You can lean back. You can lean back and realize, oh yeah, I have this issue. I can fall into vices or back into vices easily. And most importantly, the positive side to that is I can fall back into positive habits just as easily. All I need is a spark. And you need to find that spark by meditating and being like the dove. Okay? I just read about a dove yesterday. The behavior of the dove. Maybe you want to find that video too. The behavior of the dove. All right, I hope that was helpful. I hope you don't take offense because, you know, people don't like to hear about themselves, but this was all about your behavior. Anyway, you can fix it. It's in your hands. But only you can do that. Okay? And we walk in joy. Know that this place is sacred, divine, and special just because you're here. And I'm so grateful that you're here. Ashe.